And hello and good afternoon. Welcome here to Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. As OKC Comets baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, and on the iHeartRadio app. Welcome everybody to the Valley Sports Live, Sportsnet Los Angeles, as well as MLB TV, and all of your wonderful awesomeness. Daniel Voiles here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Producer and engineer, the YouTuber back at Oklahoma City, our 1340 studios. Comets are taking on the Salt Lake Bees, the AAA parent club of the Los Angeles Angels. Comets come into today at 20-14. Salt Lake last night got the win, are 15-19. We're playing a triple header. This is to cover, not just to make up for yesterday's second game, but we're also playing a double header, so we're doing 3 games for the price of 1 on this stream. As Nick Nastrini, his 7th start, 1-1 record of 4.50 ERA, 19 strikeouts, 5.2% walk ratio.
Leading off this
Wade Meckler, 250 average, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. We're set for the triple header here. First pitch. Called for a strike, underway right now at 2:26. On my phone, 11:05 here in the video game. As that is fouled away. Just underway, top of the first. Gorgeous day for baseball. 76 degrees, clear skies. Winds blowing 21 miles an hour out the center field. We have Patrick Johnson, Larry Bullard, James Kingsley, Gary Simmons. Your umpiring crew here today. As I said, just underway. A lot of baseball to cover in a short amount of time.
Ball 1.
That is ball 1.
That's ball 2.
And low ball 2. Last night, Salt Lake walloped Oklahoma City 16-4. That's outside for ball 3. Adam Frazier on deck. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Nastrini strikes out to lead off today's game. The defense for the Comets from left to right will go Josue De Paula, James Tibbs III, and Zaire Hope. Third baseman is Santiago Espinal. Shortstop, Ryan Fitzgerald. Second baseman, Alex Freeland. Excuse me. Matt Gorski at first. Catcher is Chucky Robertson. Defense for the Bees from left to right will go Gustavo Campero, Wade Meckler, and Nelson Rada. Jeremiah Candario at third. Shortstop, Donovan Walton. Ben Cobber will be at first. Adam Frazier at second. Sebastian Rivera will be the catcher.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Here is Adam Frazier batting left. First pitch. Down low for ball 1. So the third base umpire is the crew chief. He will dictate whether it is a check swing or not. That's low for ball 2. Comets in the first 2 games are wearing us. That's high for ball 3. Candelario on deck. And that's ball 4. First walk for the Comets pitching staff today.
Third baseman, number 4, Jamer Candelario.
Jamer Candelario. Here's the first pitch. Popped up, as I didn't even get to go over his stats. 273 average, 7 homers, 19 RBIs. Pops it up. Looks like Fitzgerald is under it. He will back up. Will make the catch for the second out of the inning. Nico Cavadas, 203 average, 6 homers, 11 RBIs, batting left. This pitch, that is fouled away. Comets in the first 2 games of this live stream wearing their home whites. Comets across the front in blue scripted letters, as that's a ground ball to a base hit. First hit for the Bees here today.
Batting fifth,
Comets across the front in blue scripted letters with a shooting baseball comment underneath the logo. Red numbers on the front, blue numbers on the back, white pants, blue hats and brims. OKC in diagonal letters with a comment through the letter K on the front. 268 average, 5 homers, 17 RBIs for Nelson Rada. He will bat left. There's a line to pry the left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. That will score a run. It's an RBI single for Nelson Rada. Salt Lake, for the second game in a row, will take a 1-0 lead. Gustavo Campero at the plate. Outside ball 1. 244 average, 1 homer, 11 RBIs. He'll bat left. Up for a strike. Salt Lake in their gray jerseys for the first 2 games of this live stream. Salt Lake across the front in black scripted letters as there's a fly ball to deep right field. This ball is gone over the stand up to cancer sign. It's another home run, this time for Campero's second, and Salt Lake leads it 4-0. Back to the jersey. Salt Lake across the front in black scripted letters with a yellow outline. Same with the numbers on the front and on the back. Gray pants, black hats, and brims. Donovan Walton is up. Here's the first pitch for him. Swings a ground ball. Dive. Cannot make the play. Throw to first. Not in time. And the inning is going to continue. This is deja vu like what we saw in the third inning. Bengalo. Engagement over at first, back in there safely as the runner. So Salt Lake on the board here first, as that's fouled away. I think the big reason for why the Comets lost like that is, like I said, you lost Ryan Ward, who was called up to the minor, or to the Dodgers. So here's a fly ball, and that will make the catch, and that's the inning. But the Bees get 4 runs on 4 hits with a home run. Left a couple of runners on base. We go to the bottom of the first. Comets are now down 4-0. Alek Manoah, he is the starter for the Bees. 8 start, 3-1 record, 3 ERA, 24% strikeout, 7% walk.
Leading off here this afternoon, the catcher, number
313 average, 2 homers, 11 RBIs for Chucky Robertson, who bats right. Here's the first pitch, called for a strike. Our next broadcast will be on Saturday night. Because when I get home late tomorrow night from Tulsa, I will be doing Money in the Bank. Found a way, because I've already completed my SmackDown before Money in the Bank, so there you go. There's a fly ball that's fouled away. Comets are down 4-0. Second game in a row they're down 4-0, but that's ball 1. So Ryan Ward gets called up to the Dodgers, and Noah Miller got hurt, so Noah Miller is now going to be out for 60 days. Swing and miss, strike 3.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 4, Santiago
Espinal. So Noah Miller will be out for a while. Swing and miss, strike 1. Ryan Fitzgerald got called up here. And, of course, remember, Hai-Sung Kim was designated for assignment prior to yesterday's game between the Dodgers and the Astros, which, by the way, Los Angeles Dodgers won 14-10. Called for strike 3.
batting third,
2 away for James Tibbs III. May not see Noah Miller in the final Round Rock Series meeting here in Oklahoma City. That's big with all the injuries. And remember, you just got Kyle Hurt, who came back from injured list, and so far,
Nope.
Comets need to get something going, like right about now.
That's a ball.
High ball 3, Keston here on deck. YouTuber, he did his game. I saw he will do game 3 of his series against Round Rock. I have not gotten more than he hits the first pitch. As that was a walk. First walk for the Bees. Called for a strike. Throw to second is not in time as the throw goes wide. So the second stolen base for James Sips the third. And here's a line drive down in front of the center fielder who will have to put on the bounce. RBI double for Keston, or RBI single for Keston here. Bees lead 4-1. That is the base hit, so Comets on the board. And it's not going to be another 16-4 loss like it was last night. There's a fly ball caught now in the inning. A run on a hit, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the second. Bees lead 4-1.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the catcher,
Sebastian Rivero will lead off the second. 4-1 our score.
Ball one.
Ball 1. Comets in game 3 will be wearing their Copa jerseys, and so will Salt Lake. They will wear their Copa jerseys for game 3. That's why they're going to be wearing 2 different jerseys, but the pants and all that are going to stay the same. Over the first.
now batting.
One
the center fielder,
away for Wade Meckler. There's a fly ball to left field, and you can get it, it is gone. Holy smoke. 5-win Bees on the 4th home run for Wade Meckler. Holy smoke. Good grief. Found a way for Adam Frazier. Not the game the Comets were hoping for today. Fly ball to center field. Center fielder's under it will make the catch. And there's 2 away.
The third baseman, Jamer
Candelario. Trying to make sure I didn't screw up his name, because I've done that a lot. When I've done the play, and that's a base hit. Salt Lake just taking care of business, just destroying Oklahoma City. And like I said, without Noah Miller, who's hurt, Ryan Ward got called up to the Dodgers yesterday. It has not been the start to the series for Oklahoma City. I also want to throw a disclaimer. If you have not seen the Craftsman Truck Series qualifying that was completed prior to this live stream, I highly recommend you go checking it out. I need to actually delete. We'll do this just to make sure. There we go. There we go. All better. That is called for strike 3, and that won the inning, but a run on 2 hits and a runner left, including this homer. Bottom of the second. Comets down 5-1.
leading off
In game 1 of this triple header.
Gorski.
Matt Gorski is up. There's a ground ball to the shortstop for the first. 1 away here in the bottom of the second.
Batting 7, the second
262 average, 6 homers, 20 RBIs for Alex Freeland. Switch hitter bats left. First pitch. On first strike. So SmackDown will be tomorrow. That's fouled away. Fly ball caught, 2-way. Josue De Paula, 1 for 4 yesterday with Oklahoma City. 250 average, no homers and RBIs. Bats left. First pitch. Low ball 1. He started this season, Josue that is, for Double-A Tulsa, ground ball over the first. That's the inning. Comets down in order. We go to the third. Salt Lake leads 5-1.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the right fielder, number 3, Nelson Rada.
Yep, Nelson Rada. So nice strike 1. Nice pitch. That's called for a strike. Ground ball fires over the first, and it drew him off the bag. That's going to be an error for Gustavo Campero. That's been the mistake the Comets did not need to make. Here's a ground ball. Over the second, they'll get the force out, so it'll be 1 away here in the third. So they'll only get the force out, so that unearned run won't come back to haunt them.
Runner!
Okay, strike for the second not in time. 4th stolen RBI for Campero. Fly ball to left field. The fielder under it will make the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Gobble.
Ben Gobble is at the plate. Not in time. And it looks like this is our only series we will be in. We will be hosting the Bees. We will not see the Bees again until they are in Salt Lake. That will be in August, is when we will see Salt Lake again. 2, outside ball 1. So this is the only series we will have Salt Lake here in Oklahoma City. That's the inning. No runs, no hits. There was 1 error, none left. Or 1 left. Bottom of the third, Comets down 5-1.
Leading off for the Comets, the shortstop, Ryan Fitzgerald.
Ryan Fitzgerald is at the plate. He bats left. First pitch. Strike 1. 368 average, no homers, 4 RBIs for him. He bats left, as I said. Yeah, fouled away. Here's a line drive to left field, or fly ball to left field. That's caught, 1 away in the third.
Now batting, the catcher, Chucky Robinson.
Yep, Chucky Robertson at the plate. Called for a strike. 0 for 1 today. It's fouled away. Strike.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 4, Santiago Espinal.
Yep, Santiago Espinal.
Nope, that's inside.
5-1. That's fouled away. So, fly ball to center field. That's going to be caught, and that's the inning. Comets down in order. Go to the fourth. Salt Lake leads 5-1.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the catcher,
Sebastian Rivera grounded out his first time up. That's right. Swing and a miss, strike one. Yep, over the first one away.
Now batting.
Wade Meckler.
Wade Meckler.
1 for 2 with a home run today. Fouled away. Putting a fly ball to left field. That's going to bounce off the scoreboard. Now it will be a base hit. Meckler will head to second.
Now batting.
As he gets a double.
Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier is at the plate. 0 for 1. Fouled away. Oh, 1. There's a line drive. That will be caught for the second out of the inning. So this is the only meeting we will see the Bees here in
Candelario.
Candelario.
Nope. Ball one.
That's ball one.
Hey!
On for a strike. Nothing you can say about this team right now. 2-1. So I'm going to miss strike two. So now it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Line drive to left center field. That's a base hit. It's going to head off the wall. 1 run's already scored. It's an RBI double, it will be, and it's 6-1 Salt Lake.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nico Cavada. Now pitching for the Comets, number 63.
Kyle Hurt will come into the game, so that will be it for Nick Nastrini, who can't get out of the fourth. Boy, the pitching staff has really been struggling today. With a fly ball, deep right field. This ball is obviously gone. A 2-run homer for Cavadas. It's another 2 runs that Salt Lake will add to their lead. I don't know what's going on with the Comets. I really don't know what's going on. It's 8-1. I really don't know what's going on with the Comets.
Hey!
Don't know what to say about this. This really sucks, to be honest with you. There's a fly ball from Nelson Rana. That will end the inning. But 2 runs on 2 hits, none left. We go to the 5th. Or bottom of the 4th, excuse me. Comets to 8-1. Man, this really sucks, doesn't it?
Leading off for the Comets, the center fielder.
James Sims the third, walked in the first.
Third.
Bats left. First pitch.
Hey!
First strike. 0-2. Swings on the fly ball to right field. This ball is heading back. Gonna be a base hit. Bounces off the wall. And over the second, not in time. There's a fly ball to deep left field. It's gone! 2-run homer for Keston Hiura. His 12th on the season. The Comets cut it down to 8-3 here in the fourth. That's fouled away. No balls and 2 strikes to pitch. Fouled away. There's a ground ball. That's a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Gorski.
Matt Gorski is up.
Ball.
Ball 1. Don't forget, join me tomorrow in Homestead, Miami Speedway for Craftsman Truck Series Racing at 3 p.m. Eastern. Prior to that, at 1, will be Busch Series qualifying, which is why we're not doing anything, but I will not be at the premiere because I will be on my way to Tulsa. So, hope everybody enjoys the premiere and all that. There's a ground ball. The second for 1, throw to first in time. It's a double play.
Now batting, the
5-4-3 for Alex Freeland. The switch hitter batting left. Lined out his first time up.
Ball 1.
He had a challenge. It's overturned to strike 2. So the Comets, I believe, challenged that. Or no, the Bees challenged that, excuse me. So 2 challenges were given. I'll confirm that real quickly. That's the inning. Yep, Bees did challenge that. So that's the inning. So the Comets did get a couple of runs. They're now up to 3 runs and 4 hits, but they trail going into the 5th. It was 2 runs, 3 hits, none left. So we go to the 5th. Gustavo Campero will lead off the top of the 5th. Comets down 8-3. Here's a fly ball to left field. The fielder under it. Now we meet the follow. Makes the catch. 1 away here in the 5th.
Number 8, shortstop Donovan Walton.
Donovan Walton. That's left. First pitch.
Ball.
Oh,
That's
ball
down.
1.
Hey.
Yep.
Ball. Oh.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Gobble.
Ben Gobble.
Ball, that's out.
Ball 1. The base hit. So the Comets cannot put up a 0, which has been the big problem to start this series. And now here comes Sebastian Rivero.
Runner! Inside, ball 1.
That's not a time.
Hey! Ball, inside.
So that's the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left, I would say. I'll confirm that in just a second. I think it was no runs, a hit. Yep, no runs, a hit, and a runner left. Okay, I was right. Halfway through game 1, Comets down 8-3. Josue De Paula at the plate.
That's out.
And performed with a single last night.
Hey! He's out.
Yeah, it's one away. Jackie Robertson at the plate.
Jackie Robinson.
Hey! Ball, that's off the plate. Inside, ball 2.
And a strike 2. Oh, for strike 3. 1-2 away here in the 5th for Santiago Espinal.
Espinal.
Out of the way.
That's a ball.
fouled away. Oh, that's an error. So 2 runners on with an error. Now the Comets going to make sure the Bees they will make the Bees pay for that. That's strike 1. That's fine. That's the inning. No runs, a hit, and an error, and 2 left. We go to the 6th. Comets down 8-3.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the center fielder, Wade Meckler.
And the dangerous Wayne Meckler is at the plate.
Nope.
Next pitch. A fly ball to left field. The Apollo will make the catch. 1 away in the 6th.
The batter, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Hey!
Have a challenge. And the ball is overturned to a ball, so 2 challenges still remain for the Comets. So both teams have got a challenge win apiece. 1-0. So we have strike 1. One ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. The strike 3, 2 away.
Third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Out of the way. Will be the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. So 1, 2, 3 go the Bees. Bottom of the 6th, Comets down 8-3.
Leading off for the Comets, the designated
As
hitter,
Harris homered his last time up, that's right.
Hura.
Nope, that's down. Three.
Well, for strike 3, 1 away in the 6th. Now bring up Zaire Ho.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Yep, ball 1.
Hey!
And that's strike 3, 2 away.
The first baseman,
Matt Gorski has had 2 groundouts. found a way over 4 with a strikeout last night for Gorski. Another foul ball. That's it.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Now pitching for Salt Lake, number 73, Caleb Orr.
Caleb Orr is the new pitcher.
No,
Out
foul
of the
ball.
way.
Ball.
1-2. On for strike 3 that round, the inning. The runs a hit and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. Salt Lake leads 8-3. 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Bees. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Comets.
Leading off for Salt Lake,
Nico Cavanis is at the plate.
Cavadas.
The Bulls here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. That's fouled away. Producer and engineer back in our 1340 studios is the YouTuber.
Hey, 2.
On first strike. Strike 3, 1 away to 7.
Nelson Rada.
Kyle Hurt remains in the game. First pitch. Swings a ground ball to left field for a base hit. That's going to bounce off the wall. That's going to be a double for
Now
Rada.
batting, left fielder Gustavo Campero.
Gustavo Campero is at the plate. Here's a fly ball. Deep center field. This ball is gone. 2-run homer for Campero, third on the season, and it's 10-3. Something has got to change for the Comets because this series has been an absolute nightmare for Oklahoma City. Now we have for Kyle Hurd. Now bring up Will Klein, who will be the new pitcher for the Comets.
Inside ball.
One for 3 with a single for Donovan Walton today. It's a tough one.
Foul ball.
Out of the way. One ball and 2 strikes. The pitch.
3.
Called for strike 3 for the second out of the inning.
Number 22, Ben Gobble.
Ben Gobble is at the plate. He is 1 for 3 here today. And the first pitch. Doing the line drive to right field at the base hit. That's heading right for the wall. So the struggles of trying to get a 0 is coming back to haunt the Comets. And it's a double for Ben Gobble. And Gustavo Campero, or no, Sebastian Rivera, excuse me, is at the plate. For a strike. The ball with a strike. With a line drive. That is going to be off the glove, and that will be a base hit. 1 run is scored. It's an RBI single for Sebastian Rivero. It's 11-3. Salt Lake just has the Comets numbers here in this series. 2 for 4 for Wade Meckler here tonight. Next pitch. High ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Called for strike 2. Hola, Senor Sean. That's called for strike 3. That one in the inning. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 1 left. Time to stretch and sing at Oklahoma. Comets are down 11-3. It has been an ugly series. Josue De Paula's at the plate. Called for a strike. Fouled away. Los Angeles Dodgers going to wrap up their series against the Astros, as they will have a day off. Double-A Tulsa playing at the same time this game is going on, so there is no Tulsa game for me. As we say hi to our producer and engineer, that's swinging a miss, strike 3. I'll bring up Ryan Fitzgerald as the YouTuber, as I was just talking about the YouTuber when he's going to start Game 3 of his 6-game set with Round Rock. Well, guess what? He has started that as we speak. Just now realized Salt Lake has now scored 27 runs in this series in the first 2 games right now. We still have 2 more to go. And again, for those who are not aware, the reason we're playing a triple header, and I've already explained this to Sean, I've already explained this to the YouTuber, the reason I will be at SmackDown tomorrow, as that's a fly ball, cannot make the catch, that bounces off the wall. That's a double for Ryan Fitzgerald. So, again, we're playing a triple header due to the fact that I'm going to be in Tulsa tomorrow, which I'm leaving around this time tomorrow. I will be in Tulsa. Trying to get to Tulsa and not have to deal with traffic. So we're leaving very early, like early afternoon, because it's 2 hours to get up there, and show does not Thank you. Show is not going to start until 6:30, but the reason I'm getting to the arena very early is because I want to beat all that 5 o'clock rush hour BS, if you know what I mean. Fly ball to right field, that ball is gone! Home run for Chucky Robertson, 3rd on the season. And it's 11-5 as I missed the replay. Barnes and Noble at Santiago Espinal. That was, by the way, good effort. 0-for-3 here today. I bet the YouTuber saw that score and probably is saying, damn, I can't believe Oklahoma City got destroyed 16-4. Yeah, 11 runs the Bees scored in that 3rd was a killer last night. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to do this. Or I forget.
Number 60, Hunter.
You're trailing. Should also say this. For my WWE friends, I'm going to throw a disclaimer right now as James Simpson III is at the plate. Here's a ground ball. That will end the inning, but the Comets do score some runs. But they trail 11-5 as we head to the 8th. The line was in the 8th. 2 runs, 2 hits, none left. So. But I'll go ahead and say this, getting back on topic. By the way, I hope the YouTuber's having a great day. For my WWE friends, as Adam Frazier's at the plate, little disclaimer alert, and I'm not going to spoil this for y'all. If you did not see my Friday night SmackDown, yes, the final Friday night SmackDown, before this Saturday night's pay-per-view, Money in the Bank, I highly would recommend go watching SmackDown. Because I will be filling in on what happened in that match with Sean whenever I start a VC. But it's going to be after this triple header is done. Sheesh. Covering 27 innings. That's going to be fun. By the way, what time the pay-per-view begins is TBD.
The batter, the third.
It could be like very early in the morning, could be like past midnight. Just saying. Just giving you that reference, and that's a fly ball. Deep right field, it's gone. Another home run. 8th on the year for Candelario. It's 12-6. It has been that kind of series. Correction, 12-5. I'm sorry, I'm just tired. Just forgive me. I know the YouTuber, yeah, 1 game for the YouTuber, but 3 for me. Well, and that just adds insult to injury.
Number 3, Nelson Rada.
But yes, so like I said, for my WWE friends, if you did not see Friday Night SmackDown late last night that I did, go check it out. If you haven't seen the Craftsman Truck Series qualifying, spoiler warning, I'm not telling you who won the poll. That just happened just before this live stream. Go check it out. I've already pinged everybody. And if the YouTuber is not aware, the reason for this triple header is not just because of the fact that, as that's fouled away, not because of the fact that I'm going to be in Tulsa, but the fact I'm not going to be in 3-game winning streak. Cool. But because of the fact I'm not going to be available on Discord the entire day. So that means, Sean, as that ball is gone again, another 2-run homer for Rada, his 6th on the year. It's 14-6 or 14-5. This is a freaking home run derby here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark.
Now pitching for the Comets, Number 49.
Every time I'm trying to get a sentence in, I get interrupted with a stinking home run. That is 28 runs Oklahoma City has given up in the first 2 games of this series. 28, folks. I am not making this crap up. I do want to say good luck to Senor Sean as he's playing later today in the Arcade April. Good luck to Senor. Unfortunately, we are going to be behind on score checks. Or correction, 30 runs Salt Lake has scored. Remember, they scored 16 last night. And I know the YouTuber's like, well, where's Ryan Ward? Ryan Ward got called up to the Dodgers prior to yesterday's series opener. That's finally the inning. This game's basically over. This first of 3. We have 3 runs, 3 hits, none left. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Comets are down 14-5. Unless the Comets can get something going, I really think this first of 3 is over.
Number 9, Keston Hura.
So Sean and I are going to have to figure out how we're going to get the rest of the score checks, because MLB, we were right in the middle of MLB score checks before Sean got a phone call, and we never resumed score checks after that, which, by the way, Senor, I do need to ask you a question. What did KT want from last night? If it's about the DQ win, I've already saw it, but I really wonder what KT wanted from Sean last night. Since I didn't get to ask you that question last night, that's out of here. That's gone as that one goes. Okay, you'll tell me in the Discord call. Okay, probably tell me after your match. Second home run for Keston Hura today. It's 14-6. Good grief. This is not the All-Star Home Run Derby, for crying out loud. Oh, and by the way, to the YouTuber, you will be my producer and engineer when I have my second trip. Actually, as a matter of fact, this will be my first of 2 trips to Tulsa, because the YouTuber will be my producer and engineer, because I'm going to a Drillers game 2 weeks after I go to SmackDown, which is tomorrow. Like, right after SmackDown, I go back to Tulsa, this time for a Drillers game. That's found a way. Do not remember the last time the Comets dropped the first 2 games of the series. You got to go all the way back to opening weekend against Albuquerque. Last time they dropped 3 in a row was the Albuquerque series. I hope to God they do not go 0-4 entering when we resume play on Saturday.
Now batting, the
Called for a strike. I got a dumb question, by the way, for those of you in the chat.
All one.
I just saw a video on YouTube where it says a 14-year-old got beaten up by a Karen over a wrong pizza, and she's like an employee. I'm like, bruh. That's why I'm watching it later. So, on for a strike. Got 51 views from SmackDown. That's not too bad. But yes, I've been trying to get SmackDown back up and going after forgetting to do it the last couple of weeks, which Y'all know my excuse right about now. Oh, and I do need to make this announcement. Wait, are you talking about on the 14-year-old getting beaten up by a Karen who's working at a pizza restaurant? Which, by the way, that's a bruh. As Alex Freeland, the switch hitter, bats left. Oh, and Senor, if you are watching this, I'm going to just forewarn you this now. I will be going to Chef Ramsay's kitchen. I'm thinking after the May holiday. Yeah, that's crazy. It was over the wrong pizza. That's the crazy part. But yeah, I will be going to visit Chef Gordon Ramsay's restaurant as the 2-for-1, throw to first in time for an inning-ending double play. No runs, a hit, none left. Or a run on a hit, run on 2 hits, none left. Oh no, the Comets box scores on that number. Oh no, we're going to get hit with a frying pan. Oh no.
22, Ben Gobble.
Ben Gobble will start the top of the 9th.
Ball, that's inside.
So if the truck race gets postponed, everybody's going to go watch SmackDown, which is fine tomorrow night.
Now batting.
Oh.
Sebastian Rivera.
For those of you who love... Wait, what are you doing right now? Oh, I know. I'm probably going to bet you're listening to music, Senor. That's probably what I'm thinking. You're probably in your server listening to some music before you get ready for a match. I probably would assume that, because every time we come up to your game day, I know you're probably in your server. Oh, okay. Well, I'm wrong then. Oh yeah. What would you be doing? I think it would be because... Oh yeah, because you told me this a while back. Probably you're helping Jesse, I would assume. Jesse as in Sean's sister, for anyone who doesn't know who the hell I'm talking about. That's the inning, by the way. No runs, a hit, none left. Yeah, they're actually getting stung for the second game in a row, the YouTuber. What are you doing right now, Senor, as Zephyr Jan is going to close out this game? This is a non-save situation, as Josue De Paula is at the plate. So for anyone who doesn't know, everything on the menu, we just got word the new season will begin June the 5th. You will show me later. Okay. June 5th, everything on the menu with former WWE wrestler Braun Strowman. I love that show. I started watching that show last season after SmackDown went off the air. I have to say, I really enjoyed that show. So, very excited. They got a second season premiere, as that's a base hit. So, very happy as far as that's concerned. That's a double, so there's Ryan Fitzgerald. He fouled it away. Parent Club Los Angeles Dodgers already in action against the Houston Astros. We'll talk about what's happening in their game when we get to your abbreviated post-game report, which after this game is over, we'll have your first of 2 abbreviated post-game reports. Called for a strike. I think the reason Salt Lake is just doing this on the Comets is that swung on a miss for strike 3 is because they struggled against Sacramento at home at the ballpark at America First Square as Chucky Robertson's at the plate. That's a fly ball to left field. That ball is gone. Chucky Robertson has homered against his former team. 4th home run. It is now 14-8.
1.
That's high for ball 1. I talked to the voice of the Bees, Tony Parks, in his second year, and I asked him, what do you think the difference is for the Bees going into a series against Oklahoma City in a pitcher's park versus the hitter-friendly environment that they played against Sacramento? He said, I think, as that's high for ball 2, I think the big issue is that, at a pitcher's park, you would be comfortable with a 14-6 lead, but at home, that lead is never safe. Actually, it's Tony Parks who's in his third year.
Tibbs the third.
That's a fly ball caught for the second out. Comets down their final out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 9, Keston Cura.
Hey!
Called for a strike. By the way, my roommates just got home from work. That would be Steven and Andre. That's fouled away. Comets down their final strike.
Ball 1.
It's ball 1. YouTuber will give us an update on his game in a bit. Remember, this is 3 games we're doing. Okay. Round Rock 2-0. What inning are you in, YouTuber? Second year that Salt Lake is playing at their new ballpark, the Ballpark at America First Square in South Jordan. After spending so many years at Smith's Ballpark, that swung on a missed strike 3 to end the game. Comets lose in game 1 of 3 here, 14-8. 2 runs on a couple of hits, no errors, none left. 14-17-1 for the Bees, 8-12-1 for the Comets. Okay, so you're heading to the 5th. That was a whooping. We'll just go with that. So the final line score for game 1 of 3 for the Bees, the victorious Salt Lake Bees. 14 runs, 17 hits. They committed 1 error. They left 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. That was a belch. 5. It's like 5 runners left on base for the Bees. For the Comets, 8 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 runners left on base, so 2 runs, 3 hits, and a runner left. Winning pitcher for the Bees in Game 1 was Alek Manoah, 5 2/3, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. He improves to 4-1. The loss will go to Nick Nastrini. After a struggling outing against Round Rock, struggles again here today. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, falls to 1-2. There was no save in this contest. No save, boys and girls. No save. That's not really a good thing to have a no save situation, but there you go. We'll talk about Game 2 and momentarily. First, let's tell you what happened around the rest of the PCL scoreboard. Also this afternoon, Sugarland defeated Albuquerque 4-3. Ignore my roommate singing in the background. Winning pitcher was Jaden Murray. He's 1-2 for Sugarland. The loss to Valentin Bellozo, he's 0-4. TJ Rumfield hit a home run for the Isotopes at Constellation Field. And also Adiel Amador also had an RBI for Sugarland, or for the Isotopes, excuse me. Sugarland, two homers, 3 RBIs for Shea Whitcomb. If you're hearing somebody singing, that's Steve-O, because thank goodness he's not getting me copyrighted. CJ Alexander also homered for Sugarland in the contest. YouTuber just said he's in the bottom of the 5th, still down 2-0 in his only game. Well, at least he gets to have producer and engineer rating for the rest of the stream, if you ask me. Tacoma shut out El Paso 2-0 here in this game. Winning pitcher was Jonathan Diaz. He's 4-2. Casey Laguma, his 10th save on the year. Lost to Tristan McKenzie. He's 1-2. Only run scored for the Rainiers. Mitch Garver's solo shot and an RBI triple for Will Wilson for the Rainiers. Reno beat Sacramento 7-3. Winning pitcher for the Aces was Ben Hess. He's 2-1. Andrew Salfrank's 2nd save. Loss went to John Michael Bertrand. He's 1-4. Ivan Melendez hit a 2-run homer for Reno. Amaris Garcia, Lou James Grover, Jack Hurley, Tim Tawa, Tommy Troy all had RBIs for Reno. Dyson Cross had a 2-run homer for the River Cats at Sutter Health Park, and Luis Matos hit an RBI triple for Sacramento. We had a couple of interleague games happening. Round Rock beat Durham 7-3. So Sean has now won the first 2 games of that series, that only series in North Carolina. Carl Quintrell for the Express got the win, improves to 2-2. Lost to Ty Johnson. He's 1-1. There's the stats there for Durham, because I'm not even going to go over Durham's stats. Home runs for Mark Hanna, Trevor Halver for the Express, Nick Prado, Alejandro Osuna, Tyler Wade, and Jose Herrera all had RBIs in the win for the E-Train, and Sean's doing the choo-choo. The other one was in Las Vegas. Las Vegas beat St. Paul 7-6 at Las Vegas Ballpark. Winning pitcher for the Ovotos was Michael Kelly. His first one, he's 1-1. Wander Serrera, the former Comet player, is his 8th save on the season. The loss to Connor Preppy, he's 2-3. There's the stats there for St. Paul, who got Watt. Junior Perez, Yuri Belangelis, and Brett Harris all had RBIs for the Aviators in the contest. Parent Club Los Angeles Dodgers squeaked out a 6-5 win after a score fest they had against the Astros yesterday. Winning pitcher Alex Vista, he's 2-3. The loss to Josh Hader, he's 3-2. Okay, I was trying to make sure I didn't derp there. Tommy Edman got his 4th RBI. 4th RBI for Ryan Ward, who got called up to the Dodgers yesterday. Dalton Rushing got his 3rd RBI. Tommy Edman, 4 RBIs, 13, 14, 15, and 16. 2 of them were RBI doubles. Double for Dalton Rushing. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, 5 runs, 6 hits, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, did not factor in the decision. Edwin Diaz, 1-2-3-9 to earn the save. Jeremy Pena, former Round Rock player, Carlos Carrera, all had home runs for the Astros. Isaac Peraltes had his 29th RBI on the year. Christian Javier, 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, did not factor in the decision. Hader, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Dodgers sweep the Houston Astros. They are not playing on this day. They're taking on the Atlanta Braves. You'll see that for Game 2 when you see the highlights. Blake Snell will be the pitcher for the Dodgers. He will take on Hurston Waldref for the Braves after the Dodgers go 6-0 on the current road trip. Double-A Tulsa also won this afternoon, 5-3 against Arkansas. Jordan Weems gets his 2nd win. He's 2-2. Michael Morales, his first loss, he's 1-1. Chris Newell, Nelson Coit all had home runs for the Drillers. First home run for Chris Newell. Williams, 6 innings, 5 runs, 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. I got the runs and the hit part mixed up. Ryder Ryan got his 10th save on the year, retired all 4 batters he faced in the lineup. Tulsa takes on Arkansas in a little bit. Adam Serwinski for the Drillers. Christian Little for Arkansas in Arkansas. So there you go. YouTubers trailing 3-0 as we are going to start game number 2. Sean Anderson for the Bees. He will take on, I think that's River Ryan. Yep, that's River Ryan. Okay. As we begin game number 2 of 3. And basically the lineup is the same. Nothing is going to change for the jerseys. The only thing that will change on the jerseys will be in game number 3 of our triple header. Our next Comets broadcast will be Saturday night. That will be as Comets, by the way, fall to 20-15. Bees improved to 16-19 with as far as the records. Comets have really been struggling of late. River Ryan, the starter, had an okay game against Round Rock, and Sean and I talked about this in our Round Rock series with Wade Meckler. 254 average, 4 homers, 13 RBIs, bats left. Sean wants to see another Bees whack the crap out of the Comets since that's outside. Game 2 underway at 3:42 p.m. Central. That's called for a strike. The good news is for me, I'm going to get these 3 games in before I have to ref. Which Sean's game is going to be starting the same time as my game I'm reffing. So we both have a game going on at 6:30. So these 3 games will be in the books, will be done way before then. But of course, Sean's got to cook dinner for the family, which is completely understandable. And it's a couple of D1 games for the Arcade April, as I will pull up our schedule we got coming up. Found out today we have, of course, Sean and Yepes. That is today. I have Brian and William Brock. That's, by the way, the game I'm going to be reffing. I wonder if G's going to let me do a double. If G's okay with me doing the ping, I'll be okay on that. That's ball 1. 258 average, 3 homers, 17 RBIs. Weather in game number 2, 55 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Winds blowing 22 miles an hour from left field. At least as the video game says, 6:35. Gary Simmons, home plate umpire, Patrick Johnson, Larry Buller, James Kingsley. I'm fine with the 6:35 start for kids going to school, as far as that's concerned. YouTuber, are you okay with the 6:35 start for Comets games now because of the school year? Let me know what your opinion is in the chat, because I think I'm okay with that, as 286 average, 8 homers, 21 RBIs for Laro. Oh, the first back in there safely. Sean and Diego are playing in the Claw region. My game is in the Token region. Later tonight, we'll have Toaster Guy, Jesse Turner. That'll be at 8 o'clock. Same time, Abion and Evan will play. So we have a couple of double headers that are starting at the same time. Nice to join the VC with William Brock. That is gone. 3-run homer for the Bees. Cavaz's 8th home run, and Salt Lake picking up right where they left off with a 3-0 lead. Tomorrow we got another revive, White Spider and James. Winner will be happy with whatever they got. Loser, of course, both of them are out of the tournament. We got Asima Costa, Verigold, KT Yoshi. Good luck to those two, even though that's going to be a non-stream. We're going to have Background and Tapir. That will be a no-stream. 7:30 in the morning as Comets are
The left fielder.
Ryder just plunked
Campero.
the batter as Gustavo Campero. So the Comets' struggles in this game, in this series, in the stream continues. So background and Tapir will be a non-stream. Andy Gio at 4 Eastern. Red and Monaco and Revive 3. Monaco and Red both must-win situations. And then Lane Sanders, Andreas Allen will wrap up the evening on that Saturday. And they could not, nope, not in time. And
The shortstop.
boy, the Comets are just cannot find anything to get out of this mess. That's caught. There's the game that Avion
The
and
first baseman, number 22, Ben Gobble.
yep. Good grief. I know the stream will take less and less of a deal, so.
Aye.
There's where KT and Yoshi will be at. Earlier today, Myth beat Peter 4-1. As 3 runs, 3 hits, none left. We go to the bottom of the first with 3-0 Salt Lake lead as Sean Anderson, coming off a couple of rough outings, including his last start against Sacramento. So we'll see how they will do.
Leading off here tonight, the catcher, number 52,
Jackie Robertson,
Robinson.
319 average, 4 homers, 15 RBIs. First pitch is called for a strike. They say hi to Sonia and Green Jr. A ball that's caught. 1 away for Santiago Espinal. 371 average, 3 homers, 24 RBIs. Bats right.
Espinal.
First pitch for Sean Anderson. Swinging a line drive to right field. Caught for the second out.
Batting
Now
third,
2
the
away.
center fielder, James Tibbs the
James
third.
Tibbs the third is up. 265 average, 6 homers, 19 RBIs. First pitch.
Aye.
Called for a strike. Bats left.
Off the plate. Ball
Outside ball 1. Don't know if the YouTuber saw last night's game. No Noah Miller because he is out with a injury. He's on a 60-day injured list due to an injury. So that's why Ryan Fitzgerald and others got called up to the Comets. And the Comets down in order. We go to the second, 3-0 Salt Lake. So big loss for the Comets. Plus, remember, Ryan Ward got called up to the Dodgers.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the catcher, Sebastian Rivero.
Sebastian Rivero. Fly ball to right field. And also, let's not forget, Hai-Sung Kim was designated for assignment, about at 100 average, no homers and RBIs. If he clears the waivers, he will join Oklahoma City.
Aye.
That's called for a strike. I'll have to see. I was wondering if the YouTuber is going to ever bring back the Rush Hour Renegade, where we can do updates on all that. Speaking of updates, for those who are asking, as there's a fly ball to right field, right center, center fielder will make the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam.
Once I get my laptop back going, I'm going to start bringing back the college football podcast on Spotify. I will just need to get something recorded and all that. And start uploading episodes on Spotify. So that's something I'm looking forward to bringing back for next season. That's the inning. B's down in order. Comets down 3-0 as we start the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Comets, the designated hitter, number 9, Keston Hura.
Keston Hura is the batter over the first. And that's off the bag. That's going to be an error.
Batting fifth.
There, home 304 average, no homers, 11 RBIs with Oklahoma City bats left.
Ball one. Hey, two.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Matt Gorski.
Matt Gorski. That's right.
Nope.
For a ball. So when I get OBS and I have the college football podcast, it will be up on Spotify and all that, yada, yada, yada.
Ball down.
Mm-hmm. That's a fly ball to center, caught two-way.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Yep, Alex Freeland.
Yeah.
That's the first disengagement. Yep, called for a strike. Found a way. And that will be the inning. No runs, no hits, one error, and one left. Go to the third. Comets down 3-0.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the third baseman, number 4, Jamer Candelario.
Jamer Candelario.
Ball one.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nico Cavadas.
Called for a strike.
Hey! Ball, that's down.
There's a fly ball. Center field. Well, that's good, senor. And there's one or two away for Nelson Rada. Hit by a pitch his first time up.
Hey!
Yep, called for a strike. That's called for strike 3. That one in the inning. Nothing for the Bees. They still lead 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the third. The YouTuber right now live.
For the Comets, the left fielder, Jose
YouTuber had to go do something. 360 for the Express, 050 for the Comets on the YouTuber stream. That was 1-0 for DePaula. That's called for a ball. That's your update on the YouTubers game. There's a fly ball to center field. Center fielder will make the catch. One away for Ryan Fitzgerald. 348 average, no homers, 4 RBIs with OKC bats left.
That ball's foul.
Fouled away. Ryan and Rock. They have that ping ready to go. The difference is that's safe, so that's a base hit for Ryan Fitzgerald, his 5th double.
Ball, that's low. Hey!
Down, choking hard. Okay. So both of those games will start at 7:30. One is a live stream, which is Sean. Sean's game is a live stream. The game I'm reffing is not going to be streamed. It's a non-stream, so I will be keeping you updated on what's going on in the game. Slow ball 3. Oh, by the way, senor, I don't think I told you this. KT did say to me, as that's over the first for the second out of the inning. KT said, yes, I'll be more than likely welcome to commentate for Uno games. Yes, I know I'll be starting in D2, but for future reference, I will be doing some commentary for Uno. As that's a base hit, that will score with Fitzgerald. It's a RBI single for Espinal, 3-1 Salt Lake lead. So very excited to do that. I will probably, I don't know if it will be this season. It'll probably be, I don't know if G's going to still do commentaries and all that, like co-commentator, but should be a good one. So I will more than likely get approved to do commentary. And over the second, not in time. So that's a
Now
base hit.
batting, the designated hitter, Keston.
And for the first time here in this stream, Comets looking to take the lead. Up for a strike. Ryan Ward. Now ball second for over the second end inning. Comets get a couple of run on a couple of hits, no errors. 1 run, 3 hits, I believe 1 or 2 left. Well, ahead of the fourth, Salt Lake leads 3-1. Let me see what they ruled it at. They left 2 runners aboard. Okay, so I didn't want to say if I was right or wrong. Dodgers, by the way, did not mention, are heading home. They're hosting Atlanta, so there you go.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Donovan Walton.
Ball.
Ball 1. I think I made the right call to have my little sister in this series in Sean Henley's series.
Hey! That's ball 2. That's ball 3.
Yep, ball 3. There's a line drive. That's in trouble. That's a base hit going all the way up towards the wall. Double for Donovan Walton.
The batter, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Gobble.
Ben Gobble. Low ball 1. Or strike 1, excuse me. Flew out his first time up. Looking forward to a fun race weekend. 0-1. Up for a strike. Sean is... Oh, yeah, Sean's playing in the... That's a line drive. That's a base hit. Runner to the play will not... Nope, runner did not advance past third.
Now batting, the catcher, Sebastian Rivero.
Hey!
Yep has 11 and 8. Sean's 17 and 13 overall. Both only have 1 loss. Somebody's going to get their second loss, but most players I see could be super league calibers, but we have a long way to go before anybody says we're only on T2 of 5 in D1. So, but I would love to see both Yepes and Sean make Super League. That would be cool. It's 2-way here for Wade Meckler. Sean and them are in the claw region. I don't know who I'm picking to win that one, to be honest with you. I really don't mind either Yepes or Sean winning in that game. The only thing I care about is both of them are going to have good luck, and that's strike 3 to end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Comets are down 3-1, so the Comets finally put up a 0.
Leading off for the Comets.
So we have a double header for y'all. Love double headers.
Nope.
I'm going to probably I'll message G if he wants me to do the deal, since I'll be like, well, we got a double header for you all.
Hey!
So that's called for a strike. Want to see about that one other game.
Now batting.
Okay, so revive. Okay, so the revive ones are going to be non-stream. Trying to see if there's any other stream ones. Looks like that's not. That's no stream. All the revives are no streams. Lane, Sanders and Allen is a stream game. Okay.
Now batting, second baseman.
So we got a couple of non-stream. We got a. So this is going to be the only stream. Looking forward to that. I believe G is on the call for that one. I don't know who will be on the call for that one. Between Sean and Yepes. Well, the first, that's the inning. Nothing for the Comets. We go to the fifth. Comets down 3-1. Let's see who they had it as.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So I'll have to see who they got for. It will be Not Short and Ed Ziemba, which poor Ed Ziemba, I was looking forward to refereeing his game yesterday, but unfortunate circumstances. But I respect Ziemba a lot, like I respect all of the Uno players. I know, Cody can be sometimes hard-headed, but that's besides the point. One away in the fifth, not trying to throw shades at anybody, but I hate that for Ziemba. Hopefully I get a chance to ref a game of him, as we have a challenge by Chucky Robertson. And that is overturned to strike one. Comets still have their 2 challenges remaining. We started a stream at like 2 something. We're at 4:07 p.m. Central. That's the next pitch. High for ball 1. So, really hate that for Ziemba. Hopefully I'll get a chance to rough a game with him at some point down the line. 2 away for Nico Cavadas. Should be getting an announcement soon about when I will be playing my game for T3.
Nope, that's a ball.
We'll see what happens there. Got another challenge that's overturned. That looks like it was a Comets challenge. So that will be strike 1. That was Ryder who challenged. Or no, it was Chucky Robertson who challenged it. Nevertheless, Comets. Well, and speaking of a challenge, I just got done saying Comets had 2 challenges remaining. Well, they still have 2 challenges remaining. As soon as I get done talking about one challenge, they challenged again and overturned the call again. That is so funny. I was just getting ready to finish that first thought of Comets still have 2 challenges remaining, and then they challenged again. Good grief. Welcome back, YouTuber. Good grief. Oh.
That's a ball.
That is so funny. I was getting ready to say Comets had 2 challenges remaining until Chucky challenged it again. So they get back-to-back challenges correct as they overturn it. Here's a ground ball to the shortstop. Throw to first is in time, and the Bees down in order. Halfway through Game 2, Comets down 3-1. Only on this channel do I talk about how crazy things can go.
Leading off for the Comets, the left
0 for 1 with a line out. Should be a interesting one. I don't know what is so. I don't know if I find it funny or if I find it interesting. Nevertheless. Oh, you had a FaceTime call. With who, I assume?
Now batting, shortstop Ryan Fitzgerald.
Here's a fly ball to deep right field. Going back, this is going to bounce off the wall. It's an automatic ground rule double. Oh, okay, family related. Gotcha. Okay, sounds good. Have a nice day. And now the Comets, for the first time in this stream, trying to take the lead. That's called for a strike. Lined out and ground out. 0 for 2 tonight for Chucky Robertson. Kind of weird that Dodgers played 3 afternoon games when they could have played like an afternoon and 2 night games.
Ball.
Down low, ball 1. Ball base hit. That scores a run. We are tied for the first time in this stream. It's a 2 RBI single for Robertson. Just like that, boys and girls, we are deadlocked.
Runner.
That is a fly ball to right field. Will make the catch for the first out of the fifth, excuse me.
Now batting.
If the Comets take the lead, it will be the first time they've led since Round Rock. Swinging a ground ball, this should be 2. The second for 1. Throw to first in time to end the inning, but the Comets get a couple of runs on a couple of more hits. But they left nobody aboard, which we had the 6. Aboard deadlocked at 3.
Now pitching for the Comets.
So Will Klein will come in, so that means the starters more than likely will figure a no decision. YouTubers still trail 3-2 at the stretch. We're going to have a new driver starting at not Auto Club, I go back to the Duracell Cup Series. That'll be at Pocono. Oh yeah, Pocono, or should I say Poke? Oh no. And yes, I did watch the Double X race, and I didn't do great, which is not good. That's up. Called for a strike. Signed from Colombia. For the first, 2 away for Donovan Walton. Comets trying to get off this schneid. Comets trying to avoid an 0-3 start to this series. On for a strike. 1 for 5 with a single in game 1 of that triple header. There's a line drive deep right field, and it is gone. Just as the Comets tied the game up, Donovan Walton just banged another homer. It's up there, out there, and it's gone, and Salt Lake retakes the lead at 4-3. YouTuber still trailing 4-2 in the 7th in his only game.
That's a ball.
1 for 2 of the single for Ben Gobble. Also, it is official. I got my ticket for SmackDown. I'm also going to get my ticket for Tulsa. There's a line drive to left field. And that's the inning. A run on 2 hits and a run on a hit, no errors, none left. Bottom of the 6th. Comets now down 4-3. Good grief.
Leading off for the Comets, the designated hitter, number 9,
Segura.
Keston Segura.
YouTuber's already in the 8th. Trying to get something going. So we'll miss strike 2. other scores I want to pass along.
Ball one.
Dolphins trying to avoid an 0-3 start. They're hosting Arizona for softball tonight at 6:35 p.m. Central.
The right fielder,
Zaire Hopin's at the plate. Dolphins baseball had the day off.
That's low.
Dolphins baseball will be off for the rest of this week. Dolphins will host.
Now batting.
Dolphins. Or they're playing UTEP right now. That game will start at 7:35 p.m. Central Time. Here's a pop-up. And that's the inning. Nothing for the Comets. Go the seventh. 4-3 the score. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Bees. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors for OKC. For those of you tuning into the stream, Daniel Voiles with you here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. YouTuber, our producer, and engineer back in our 1340 studios tonight. We also want to say thank you so much for those of you watching on Bally's or on Sportsnet Los Angeles.
Inside, ball
As that's
one.
inside high for ball one. There's a line drive to left field. Nice dive by Josue De Paula, makes the catch. One away. That is definitely worth an instant replay, ladies and gentlemen. And the YouTubers in the bottom, look at that. That was beautiful. Robbed a base hit. That was beautiful by Josue De Paula. One away for the dangerous Wade Meckler. Found a way. Of course, T3 going to be starting, but we'll be without
Ball, that's inside.
a couple of players. One who was already ejected. The other is serving a tournament suspension. And is also going to be down 1-0.
Now pitching for the Comets.
As Blake Triton comes in.
Blake Triton.
Comments. Of course, YouTuber is already in the top of the ninth. We're in his seventh at game 2 of this triple header. We do have one more game to go, folks. We have one more game. You're getting like 27 innings today. And as I said, the reason I will be in Tulsa tomorrow. That's why we're doing a triple header now. We were supposed to have a double header today and a double header yesterday, but I decided to do just one game last night, 3 games today. We will be back to 1 game on Saturday. As here's a throw, and that's the inning. Nothing for the Bees in that inning, as we have Take Me Out to the Ball Game. It's the 7th inning stretch in Oklahoma, and we'll let you hear the Take Me Out to the Ball Game. I know some people will kill me for doing this, but to be fair, I really don't care because I just want to Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Yeah, if I was in Round Rock and I said if they don't win, Sean will kill me. I don't know how that would go well with Sean if I said root for the Express. I would get sued by Sean if I did that. Oh, if I was at a Round Rock game and someone did that, YouTuber's down to his final out, where I say root for the Express, if they don't win, Sean will kill me. Yeah, that would be bad if I said that. Oh wait, too late. I got no comment, Sean. Yeah. So Johnny Petoza will attempt to qualify to make his Cup debut at Pocono. Going to be interesting. That's called for strike 3, one away in the 7th. Also, I've not been signed for my poker team. It's 2 away. Oh, wait. I will I get signed with anybody.
Fitzgerald.
Ball.
This guy on Anthony Tompkins, what on earth are you doing, bro, in the Viagra Cup server? Good grief. Oh, my Hedgehog kids. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say hi to my Hedgehog. Oh, Blue Junior came and gave me a high five. Okay. Oh, yeah, Blue Junior, you're about to crash out. Oh, that's strike 3. That's the inning. Nothing for the Comets. We go to the 8th, 4-3 Salt Lake. I think Salt Lake used up too many runs of the first two games we've had so far this series. That's probably why we have had a low-scoring affair.
The third baseman, number 4, Jamer.
In my honest opinion, but yeah. YouTuber, I need to tell you this now. That way you don't get confused. Now here's a fly ball to left field. Left fielder going back. That's DePaula. He'll make the catch one way in the 8th.
Now batting
For Nico DeBahanas. So, YouTuber, if you have not heard, my laptop took a massive you-know-what. And unfortunately, I had to order a new laptop as a result. So, I think it's probably unbearable for me to get it fixed as far as that's concerned. So, I'm getting a new laptop. So, like how you got yourself a new laptop, well, you can add my name to the list on me getting a new laptop. So, it sucks, but that's the way the nature goes. And, of course, I've had that laptop, as I said, for 6 years. So, it was kind of, I was due for a new one.
Hey!
YouTuber lost 4-2. Well, tough loss for the YouTuber. That's, by the way, the YouTuber's only game of the day, and that's the inning. As we have nothing for the Bees, go to the bottom of the 8th. Comets are down 4-3. Oh, Quintrell got the win. Josh Short, ninth save. Nick Distry. Okay, there's something funny I want to mention now that you brought up that stats. I find that funny that Carl Quintrell win, Nick Distrini the loss. I find that funny that also happened on this channel. I find that really funny. YouTuber had the same starting pitchers as I did on my channel. Now that is some cheese. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I find that super funny.
Ball 1.
That's outside ball 1. I've also enjoyed my new Persona 5 game, but I'm not going to stream it because apparently it won't let me stream that LP, and it's like a Japanese game, which I really enjoyed playing that game. Been learning as we went along. Wait, I thought Sean was going to say ye in the chat, not re. Because I did not say that word that starts with an R that got Sean triggered. And Blue Junior, you're going to figures jail.
Ball, that's out.
Yes, my Hedgehog kids got home from school. Slams head on Dave. Oh, no! Why is Blue Junior going to figure shield, you were asking? Yep, you're going to Fagersteel. Okay, this is what Blue Junior just told me. He's not having Italian for anyone asking. Yep, 3-game streak snapped. Rip. Runners at the corners now, nobody out for James Tibbs III. I'll tell you what Blue Junior is getting ready, what we're having for the hedgehog dinner. Sonya's going to figures, what she said in the bot commands.
No, he's in
For the
there.
first time, and we're tied up at 4. It's going to be a...
Number 9, Keston.
So we're tied up at 4 with Keston Hira. Called for a strike, but he's going to challenge it. And it's ball 1. Yep, that was a good challenge. So the Comets will still have their challenges.
Ball, that's in.
Blue Junior just told me we're having baked chicken, mashed potatoes, and gravy
Ball, that's out.
for dinner with a dinner roll. So, yep, we're going to Fagersteel on the
That's ball 4.
up a game for the YouTuber. You're not having fun. Here's a challenge for the Bees. That's overturned the ball 3, so another challenge successful for the Comets. They still have their 2 remaining. We've yet to have a challenge lost in this game, unlike game 1. Fouled away. Well, don't forget, we still have one more game to go, folks. We still have one more game left to go in this stream. One more, so you're basically what you're getting is quote-unquote mega bonus baseball. That's a ground ball for a base hit. Now the go-ahead run is at the plate. Or no, the go-ahead run's in scoring position as Jose Furman is the new pitcher. So the starters have figured a no decision. And I don't know if the YouTuber heard this, but did you know one of the pitchers, that's a base hit, and for the first time in this stream, the Comets will take the lead for the second not in time. It's an RBI double for Zaire Ho, and Oklahoma City, for the first time in this stream, takes the lead. It's now 5-4 in the 8th. Yes, that's called for a strike for Gorski. First time in this entire stream, Oklahoma City is in the lead. So that means the starters will not factor in a decision tonight. It will be the bullpens. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I see Ben Kasperius is warming up in the Comets bullpen. That's a ground ball over the first for the second out of the inning. For Alex Freeland. So you're basically getting what we call mega bonus baseball coverage from me. That's fouled away, so at least that's the good thing you're getting from today. 357 average with runners in scoring position for Freeland. Of course, remember, he was out with an injury. Remember, Noah Miller got hurt. Ryan Ward got called up to the Dodgers. Finishes off the Houston series with 1 homer and 4 RBIs. So not bad for Ryan Ward in the 2 games he played for Houston. We'll see how he does in his home debut for Los Angeles Dodgers. Or if he will be sent back down to Oklahoma City. I would not be surprised if he gets sent back down. But that's still a good effort, nevertheless, for Ryan Ward. making his debut and playing 2 games versus 1 he did in real life. And that's the inning. But the Comets do take the lead, however. It will be 2 runs on, let me see how many hits. 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 left. We go to the 9th. Comets, for the first time in this live stream, are up 5-4. But somebody's going to win 2 out of 3, as far as that's concerned.
Now pitching for the Comets, number
And then there's the closer, Ben Kasparius, the closer for the Comets. Looking for save number 10. As Gustavo Campero is at the plate.
Ball, that pitch is out.
I'm crashing out, says Sean. And that's fouled away. Before I got sidetracked, I was going over the scoreboard. Dolphins baseball will be back in action on Monday, as they are going to have the rest of the week off after their struggles of late. There's a fly ball to center field. And 1 away here in the 9th. ACS Array in action. Or last night lost. They're 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Yep. ACS Array playing Las Vegas later tonight. ICS Array in action against Rutgers. They are trailing 2-1. That game in the 3rd over at Rutgers. Heading to the 3rd. GTS Array playing at Florida State. Or playing at Arizona State. That'll be an 8:40 start. Fly ball left field. And that will end the game as the Comets will take game 2 5-4. No runs, no hits, none left. A good win for the Comets after losing Ryan Ward to a call-up and losing Noah Miller last night. They will snap their 2-game losing streak just like that. 5-10-0 for the Comets, 4-6-1 for the Bees. A well-needed victory, considering the circumstances that we've seen here today. And we'll go over the stats for game number 2. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Comets. They left 1, 3, 4, 'They're still at 4. 6 runners left on for the Comets. For the Bees, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 errors. They left 2, 4, 'They left only 4 runners on base. Wow, that's a shocker. Winning pitcher goes to Blake Triton. He retired all 4 batters he faced in the lineup, so River Ryan factors a no decision, but at least the won't get swept today. I'm quoting that later, but anyway. Blake Triton goes to 2-1. Ben Kasparius 1-2-3 ninth. Earns the 10th save. John Anderson pitched well. He won't factor in the decision. Sam Bachman will take the loss. He was the one responsible for that 2-run homer in the bottom of the 8th. 2 runs, 3 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. He's 1-2. And as I mentioned, Ben Kasparius picks up his 10th save on the year. Oh, that reminds me, I did not save. I will actually need to do that before I forget. That's getting quoted later. Oh, man, that is so freaking funny as heck. I'll go ahead and do this just because I'm being nicky picky. Yep. Send him back to OKC. All right, and we now have an extra player. Depth chart. Oops. I need my... To make room... To make room on the 40-man roster, I'm going to send Austin... Oh, wait. 40-man roster. Send you back up. Send you up to the big club. All right, there we go. Now we have everything met. Yep, so Will Klein will now go up to the Dodgers, just to make that easy. So we will have Ryan Ward back. Option Oklahoma City, so now that's good. All right, let's go over the scores around the rest of the Pacific Coast League. You just said it, bad YouTuber. And an interleague series between Round Rock and Durham. Round Rock winning 7-5. They've won the first 3 games of that series. Kumar Rocker got the win, improves to 5-2. Josh Sorbs is 8th save as we take you through the second Game 2 scoreboard. The loss, Joe Rockies 2-3. There's the stuff there for the Durham Bulls on who got homers and all that. Tyler Wade hit a 2-run homer for the Express. Jonah Bride, Marcana, Jose Herrera all had RBIs for the Express. Sugar Land beat Albuquerque 7-3. Winning pitcher for the Space Cowboys was Tom Cosgrove. He's 2-1. The loss went to Welton Herrera. He's 0-2. Cool. Sterling Thompson, Cole Keurig had RBIs for the Isotopes. Shea Whitcomb, Kellum Strom homered for the Space Cowboys. Taylor Trammell and Garrett Galamente all had RBIs for the Space Cowboys. El Paso beat Tacoma 3-2. Winning pitcher for the Chihuahuas was Brian Hoeing. His first win, he's 1-1. The loss to Troy Taylor, he's 3-4. Will Wilson homered for the Rainiers. Jailer Sutterstrom, the former had an RBI for the Rainiers. Ty France, Francisco Acuna all had RBIs for the Chihuahuas in the contest. Reno beat Sacramento 3-2 in the I-80 war. Winning pitcher Justin Martinez, he's 2-1. Andrew Salfrank, his 3rd save. The loss went to Randy Rodriguez. He's 0-2. Jack Hurley hit a 2-run homer for the Aces. Tommy Troy had an RBI double for Reno. Will Brendan, Dason Cross all had RBIs for the Rivercats. The other interleague series, St. Paul beat Las Vegas 4-1. Julian Mayweather got the win, improves to 4-0. Andrew Kaufman's 12th save. Lost to the Aviators. Mason Barnett, he's 2-3. There's the stats there for St. Paul. Cade Marlowe had an RBI double for the Aviators in the contest. Double A Tulsa won 4-2. Remember, Los Angeles Dodgers did not play on that game in the second game of the doubleheader. They were off. They're hosting Atlanta shortly. Winning pitcher for the Drillers was Chris Campos. He's 3-0. The loss went to Gabe Mosler. He's 1-2. The save to Ryder Ryan, his 11th. Eduardo Quintero, Taylor Young, Cole Myers, Jordan Thompson all had RBIs for the Drillers. Andrew Kitzner had a home run for Arkansas, and Brandon Ike will have an RBI for Arkansas. Tulsa and Arkansas will finish up their deal. Tulsa has won the first 3 games of the series. Jackson Ferris for the Drillers, Adam Leverett for for Arkansas. And we'll also make sure the Bees, I don't know if the YouTuber has done this or not, but making sure the Bees get their as that was not what I wanted. I wanted that. Thank you very much. And we'll make it clear skies. And Ryan Ward's back in the lineup after going really well in the Houston series, so he's back in the lineup. Yay. Final game of the stream. Comets with the win is 21-15. Bees are 16-20, but Salt Lake has a 2-1 edge in the series.
Oklahoma City Comets.
Landon Knack got his second win against Round Rock, but remember, in his 5 starts before Round Rock, before getting wins, no decisions.
The center fielder, number 53, Wade Meckler.
Wade Meckler, 248 average, 4 homers, 13 RBIs.
Nope.
4:42 p.m. Central Time. We are underway in the final game on the street.
That's a
Low
ball.
hole 2. We start at 2-something this afternoon. It is now 4:42 p.m. So this stream has been over a little over 2 hours. Hope it was worth it. We'll be back to just one game. That will be, as that's one away. So Ryan Ward will be batting in the bottom of the first. Did not play. He was in Houston yesterday, so he flew back this morning. That is the only change. We saw Josue de Paula, so a lot of players that did not play are not playing right now. So there you go.
That's out.
Called for a strike. Comets in Game 3 wearing their Copa jerseys. It's their Ciel Azul jerseys, as that's fouled away. Blue jersey with Ciel Azul and white scripted letters with the orange, with Oklahoma City the feathers. Orange numbers on the front, white numbers on the back, white pants, as that will be caught for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Orange, white, light blue hats. Orange, white, light blue, orange, white hats. Light blue rims with a white CA on the front. Wow, what a catch there by the left fielder Ryan Ward to end the first. 1-2-3 go the Bees. Bottom of the first, no score. That was an interesting, as you look at the Bees. They're wearing their Copa jerseys. It's a black-pink jersey, as Walbert Urena is the pitcher for the Bees. So it's a pink-black jersey. A Jazz, which is their Copa deal, across the front in black scripted letters with yellow outline. Light blue numbers on the front and on the back. Gray pants.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what their hats are. I think it is a orange and black hats, orange brim, with their Copa logo on the front. So there you go. There's a line drive to right field at the base hit for Chucky Robertson.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 4, Santiago. Espinal.
Santiago Espinal gets punt. Now bring up Ryan Ward, who's spent a good time with OKC, 302 average, 7 homers, 24 RBIs. That's left. Option back to Oklahoma City after 2 good games in MLB. And his 8th home run on the year. And a 3-run homer in his debut game, as that will be punt for the second out. Happy for Ryan Ward to get an opportunity with the Dodgers. Blake Snell got called up to make room. Or no, Will Klein got called up. Pitch. Here's a line drive to right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Second hit for the Comets. And the inning is going to continue.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Matt.
If Oklahoma City wins this game, both teams have split the first 4 games of this series when we resume play on Saturday. Which, by the way, we will invite you to join us for Saturday. That is going to be fine. Let's see. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left. Go to the second with no score.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the designated hitter.
Nico Cavana's 229 average, being homer, 16 RBIs, bats left. Next first pitch. First strike. Knack looking to get his 3rd straight decision. Remember, the first 5 starts he has had all were a no decision. And 1. So the line drive, this is going to be trouble. That's going to be a base hit. That's heading right for the wall.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 3, Nelson Rada.
Nelson Rada. Out of the way. And the Bees got on the board. So the Bees have won the first 2 games of the series. Comets won game 3 just now. You saw a second ago. If they win this game, we've split the first 4 games with the Bees. Two. Next pitch to Nelson Rada. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop for the first down the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Gustavo Campero.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ball 1. Gustavo batting 250 average, 3 homers, 16 RBIs, bats left. Next pitch, for a strike. One, 2.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. Out of the way. Right now the staff just went to go get Brian, my roommate. That's a base hit. That's going to roll the wall. 1 run will score. It's an RBI for the 3rd, not in time. It's an RBI triple for Campero, and it's 1-0 Salt Lake for the 4th game in a row. That's a ground ball. That's a base hit. That will now make it 2-0. Donovan Walton's RBI single gives the Bees a 2-0 lead.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Gobble.
And out of the way. 216 average, no homers, 1 RBI. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Out of the way. You heard my word. I'm sorry, I can't do about it. Away. Sebastian Rivera, 277 average, 1 homer, 12 RBIs. That's right.
Ball 1.
That is a foul ball. A tough loss for the YouTuber. One that's called for a strike. Called for strike 3, that's the inning. But 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and none left. We're already a little over 2.5 hours in the stream. Comets lead 2-0, or trail 2-0, excuse me. We enter the bottom of the second. Now bring up James Tibbs the third. He bats left. First pitch is high. Acquired by Boston in a trade. The 1-0 fouled away. 285 average, 6 homers, 20 RBIs for James Tibbs the third. He bats left. Or excuse me, 265 average. I keep thinking that 6 is an 8 for whatever reason. But anyway, the next pitch. Swings on a fly ball to center field. Center fielder are going to be making the catch. 1 away here in the second.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Zaire Hope.
Zaire Hope. If the Bees wins this game, they have a chance to clinch the series win on Saturday. If the Comets win, we would split the first 4 games of this series and figure out if we're going to have a series win, series loss, or a series split. Comets did get a series split with Round Rock. If Round Rock wins against Durham, they will win the series regardless what happens in the final 2 games. That's a base hit.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Banana Bowl, by the way, will be in Navasota, Texas. And it will be on YouTube tonight. So there you go. Really excited for Banana Ball. Called for a strike.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Ryan.
2 away for Ryan Fitzgerald. .365 average, no homers, 4 RBIs with Oklahoma City. Bats left. Called for a strike. For the second is not in time. Stolen base for Zaire Hope, his first with Oklahoma City. Fouled away. Team SRA, by the way, taking on BYU this week. There's a ground ball over the first in time to end the inning. No runs a hit and a runner left. End of the third, Comets down 2-0.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the center fielder, Wade Meckler.
Wade Meckler.
Ball one.
That's for ball one. Swings a fly ball to deep right field. That ball is no doubtedly gone. Wade Meckler has been a pain in the thorn for the Comets. His 5th home run. Salt Lake leads 3-0. Yeah, I definitely should. At the rate this game is going, I may end up muting my phone as that's a base hit heading for the wall. Ryan Ward having problems picking it up. And throw to second will not be in time. I still got to do more supermarket simulator at some point.
Hey!
Alright. Yeah, I may. I'll ask G if he's okay with me. That's a fly ball. No doubt it's gone. 2-run homer for Candelaro. And his 9th on the year. It's 5-0 Salt Lake. Well, Sean's happiness is back. It's called for a strike. I will probably go ahead and do a double. Do double headers. Yeah, because remember the stream game, yeah, you also do fast food manager. Yeah, I may end up trying that down the line, to answer YouTuber's question. Oh yeah, because I forget the difference between a stream game and a non-stream game. You just get started right away, so yeah. It'll be Caesar. So Sean and Yepes will face off as that's one away in the third.
The right fielder, number 3, Nelson Rada.
As Nelson Rada is at the plate.
Hey!
So we have. I'm actually going to tell KT, or not KT, excuse me. Hold on. Let me do this. I'm actually going to send the ping out to everybody.
That ball's foul.
As that's fouled away. Alright. I will do this.
Foul ball.
I'll let G know I'm going to send the ping for both games. So that way that's taken care of and he doesn't have to worry about it. Yeah, I'll tell G. If you want me to send the ping, I'll send the ping. Hypermarket Simulator. I didn't know there was a Hypermarket Simulator.
That's a ball.
Oh yeah, because I got to get the stream for Sean's game. And I'm going to let G know I'm going to send the post because I already have everything set up ready to go. Because I know Sean's going to have to join that VC for the question. By the way, bottom of the third, Comets down 5-0. 338 average, or 36. I don't know if it's a 6 or an 8. Anyway, 4 homers, 17 RBIs. Chucky Robertson singled his first time up. The Bees had 3 runs, 3 hits, none left.
Chucky Robinson.
Hey!
And I will put the YouTube link down below.
Now batting, the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
April. I already know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, let's play 2 for the price of 1. That's a dive, but cannot make the play, and that will be a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Oh,
Ryan.
what's going on here? Oh, Asim and Gold got their response. I'll say first.
Too high. Ball.
Got a challenge. That's high. Call is confirm. I do not think that was the Bees who challenged that. Let me go confirm. The call is, by the way, confirmed. Yes, it was a challenge for the Bees. So Salt Lake down to 1 challenge. First time in this stream we've had a challenge confirmed. As Ward gets a base hit. So Ryan Ward picking up right where he left off from the Houston series. 1 homer and 4 RBIs in the Houston series. Did not start the series opener. Hit a 3-run homer in his debut. Justin Hira singled his first time up. Then got an RBI single yesterday in Houston. Remember, he has not played in the series until today. Referring to Ryan Ward here.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Gorski.
That's a base hit. Run will not come and score. The bases are now loaded. Single for Gorski. What happened, Sean? Eyeball 1.
Hey! Ball, that's low.
Alright, and mine's in the token region.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the shortstop, Donovan Walton.
I know I got ping for the game I'm doing.
Hey!
All for a strike.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ben Gobble. Now
Yep,
pitching
Kyle
for the
Hurt comes in for the
Number
Comets.
63, Kyle Hurt.
I believe this is the final.
Ball, that's in.
I think this is the final. Let me go check the bracket. I don't want to screw it up and get a dunce out from Sean. I think this is the. Let me look. William Brocken. Okay. Takes on Brian.
Now batting, catcher Sebastian Rivero.
Ball, that's down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Wade Meckler.
Down token.
Hey.
I'll tell him, I'm going to let G know I'm going to send the ping out for both matches, so he doesn't have to worry about it. So I'll be a good sport and let him know. Alright, I got both of that set up. That's a base hit.
Hey. Hey, two.
Wait. Oh, I forgot Llamas is underway. I should start that event. Oh, they haven't made the event.
Leading off for the Comets, the right fielder, Zaire Pope.
Ball, that's upstairs. Ball two.
I will let you know. I'm going to send. Ball caught over the first, one away in the fourth.
Now batting.
I will be right back. I'm going to go use the bathroom. So while I let my...
Freeland.
It's time for 240.
That's a ball.
Freeland, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2022.
Ball.
This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well. You can tell how much confidence he has in that slider, throwing it for a strike on 2-0. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. That high fastball is a pitch that young hitters have to learn to lay off. That's the kind of thing that comes with reps and maturity. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 2 outs already in the home fourth. Ryan Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. And that's a fair ball. He turns and heads for second. And it's a 2-out double. No question he came up ready to hit. Well, he was a touch behind on that swing, but strong wrists and a good job of getting on plane meant he could make good contact and shoot it down the left field line. Robinson thought that pitch miss, and here comes a challenge. Barely a whisker out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Runner at second, 2 down.
Hey!
Here's the 1-2 offering. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Pretty off-balance swing there. Man at second with 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground to third, Candelario. Throws to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning.
Thank you to the announcer for filling in for me. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We go to the fifth. Comets are down 6-0 here in this third and final game of the stream. Sorry, I had to go use the restroom because I couldn't hold it.
Number 4,
Jamer Candelario leading off the top of the fifth.
That's a ball.
Llamas took the lead. Forgot this game needed to happen.
Ball, that's outside.
That's a fly ball to right field, heading foul. Missed another home run, but it's now a foul ball.
That's outside.
So for Sean, if he wins, he will play Taco. And the loser would play... Or no, winner would get Stack, excuse me. Loser gets Taco, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong one. Because Stack waits a winner. That would be interesting. Whoever takes on Stack, that's a game I definitely want to be intrigued about. Stack versus whoever wins between Sean and Yepes. That is, by the way, in the Claw region. In the Token region, for Brock and Brian, winner will take on the rookie Bob Ross. Crazy how Bob Ross, as that's fouled away, how he's had this season. He went 0-2 after struggles in both the February Flurry and the Mahjong March, but ever since we got into Arcade April, which this is his third tournament he's taken part of, first in D1, he's undefeated, which is crazy.
The right fielder, Nelson Rada.
So whoever wins that one will take on William Brock, or winner of Brock Brian will take on Bob Ross. Loser will take on Sanford.
Ball 1.
Apparently we have a little issue with the ticker. We apologize about that. Nice. I don't know what my roommates cooked for dinner, but yeah, I also need to point this out. I'm right now still in the work of trying to get this move taken care of. Swinging a miss, strike 2. Of course, we got KT Yoshi tomorrow. Winner will take on Andreas Allen Sanders. Loser will take on the loser of that game I just mentioned a second ago. That's fouled away. Leia will take on the loser of Varigold and Acosta. Oh yeah, I forgot Ghost and Llamas. Somebody's going to get third place in that region.
The third baseman, Santiago.
Remember, Nick and Caesar. Winner's going to the All-Star 8. Loser is done for the tournament. That should be a lot of fun. It's fouled away. That's a flying ground ball base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Ward.
So we got about an hour or so. Once both ping, or excuse me, let me try that again. Once my two players check in, once the other game is checked in, I will send the ping for both games at the same time. Because I know the stream game is a little bit longer due to the fact that you have all the questions and all that to the players. Because I've now gotten used to dealing with stream games versus non-stream games. Non-stream games, you just go straight in the game right away. In the stream games, you're going to figure steal, YouTuber. In stream games, you have to wait till all the questions are done, whether you type them or speak them out in the Discord server, as that's filed away. So basically, that's the difference between a stream game and a non-stream game for Emery Uno. And I really enjoy doing both, whether it's a stream or a non-stream. Right now, Llamas and Ghost, 2-1 Llamas here.
Now pitching for Salt Lake.
I don't know if they needed a referee, but yeah.
Perdomo.
Ball. On the tag, he's out.
Had to ask the question, the ref department.
Baseman, Max Gorski.
I had to ask somebody in the ref department. I can get the stats taken care of while I'm doing this game. No, you didn't mess with me. It was just I was figuring out what was going on in the D1 server, as the Comets are end of the inning. No runs, 2 hits, and I believe a runner left on. Yep. We go to the 6th. Comets are down 6-0.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the left fielder, Gustavo.
So I had to go ask the media. I had to go ask the ref department. Ground ball caught over the first out of the 6th.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Donovan Walton.
So, yeah.
Ball 1.
Yep. I meant with the weird comment. Yeah, I gotta get that weird comment in the quotes chat at some point tomorrow or today. So the race weekend for Homestead, as that's found the way, is going to change. We're still going to have Winston Cup qualifying Saturday, but it will be moved from 1 o'clock to 4. Bush race will be at 7 Eastern. So that way it doesn't interfere with the Texas race weekend. Just giving you guys that heads up.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ben Gobble.
Oh, dancing tacos. Oh, God. I don't know if Sean saw that or not. Llamas is up 3-2.
Ball 1.
I'll do the log real quick. Just don't mind me. I'm doing the log. Damn, 57 seconds.
Ball, that's out. Ball 3.
Sebastian Rivera on deck. So I wish Senor Sean good luck against Yepes. And of course, my game with William Brock. Nice catch, and that's the inning. Nothing for the Bees. Bottom of the 6th. Comets down 6-0. I can...
Leading off for the Comets.
Yeah, I don't know who was supposed to ref that game between Llamas and... Llamas and... I'll have to let somebody from the commission team know. I don't know if you want me to do that stats or not, because I don't think I was supposed to ref this game. I'm going to have to go check and see who was supposed to be the referee.
Now batting, right fielder, Zaire Pope.
Ball, that pitch is out. That's ball 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Yeah, I'll tell him I'll take care of the stats. I'll just let somebody from the commission team know I'll handle Llamas and Ghosts because that game just got going. I didn't release the deal because they already started the I told Llamas and Ghosts I'll take care of the stats. Ooh, down to Uno. Wait, I'm sorry, YouTuber. I was not paying attention. I was paying attention to what's going on. I know.
Now pitching for Salt Lake. Number 50.
Sorry, I was not paying attention to the chat. I was actually paying attention to the Uno deal. Good grief. Oh, yeah, because I don't know how the commission team will want to review it. There's a fly ball. That's a ground ball or line drive base hit. Fitzgerald has gotten another hit. Throw to the plate, not in time. It's an RBI double for Ryan Fitzgerald. Comets on the board, but trails 6-1. There's a line drive. That's another base hit. That will score Fitzgerald. It's an RBI single for Chucky Robertson. It's now 6-2. Comets trail the Bees here in the 6th inning. Ooh, they're in the game 7 already. Yeah, I'll handle this. Over the first, that's the inning. But a couple of runs on a couple of hits, no errors, none left. At the 7th, Comets trail 6-2. I have not watched the Burdock Mysteries YouTuber. 6-8-0 for the Bees, 2-12-0 for the Comets.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the catcher, Sebastian Rivero.
Ball one.
Yeah, I'll ask. I'll probably ask either Not Short or somebody from the D1 commission, or ask DT how you want me to rule that one.
The center fielder, Wade Meckler.
One away here in the 7th. First pitch is ball 1. Challenge. Oh, late 1800s, early 1900s. Boy, I'm going to be old. The call is a strike. Yeah, I saw late.
Ball, that's inside.
Oh, last 18. Okay. I'm quoting that.
8-2.
It's last in the
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
All right, I'm pinging Cody in my server. That's the inning. Nothing for the Bees as we stretch here in Oklahoma. Comets down 6-2.
Leading off for the Comets, the left fielder.
Jeez.
Ward.
Oh my.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 9.
Justin Hira's up the plate.
Hura.
Hey! Ball.
That's a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Gorski.
Nope. Foul ball.
Yeah, fouled away. I'll see what
No, that's
the
foul.
ruling is going to be, because that's one of those rulings that's going to be really dodgy. Because if you need me to put the stats in there, I'll put it in there, as that's a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, James Tibbs the third.
I gotta wait for them to come online, and then we can discuss this.
Leading off for Salt
That
Lake,
one in the
third baseman,
7th, no runs, 2 hits, 2 left.
Mario.
Make sure that is confirmed. And that is confirmed. So we go to the 8th, 6-2 our score.
Ball.
That's gone. Candelera's 10th home run. Salt Lake just extended their lead at 7-2.
Now batting.
One away here in the 8th.
Nelson Rada.
Hey!
Yeah, I may get an answer in a minute.
Now pitching for the Comets, number 60, Edgardo Enriquez.
Ahí.
That is going to be off the wall. Had a bad dream last night.
The batter, number 8.
So a double for Campero.
Walton.
I thought I was going to get pinged in the server. I actually got...
Ahí.
Still haven't even gotten picked by a team for a poker. Yeah, that's why I'm not putting anything in there. Glad I brought that question up. I'll probably need to ask, yeah, as the comments go down, or no, it's no runs a hit. No, 1 run, 1 hit, none left. Sorry.
Pitching for Salt Lake.
I can't stop yawning, if you know what I mean. Jose Furman, the new pitcher, as we start the bottom of the 8th.
For the Comets, the right fielder, Zaire.
I don't know about you, YouTuber. For whatever reason, I keep going to bed at like 4:30 in the morning, and I get up at like 10:30. So it's like I've only had 6 hours of sleep. Fly ball caught. 1 away here in the 8th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Alex Freeland. Hope you'll join us this Saturday.
That's ball 2.
All right, thanks, Nick. Yeah, that's a question I think I'm glad I asked that question in the ref department, but it's confirmed. After this game is over, we will have your full Comets post-game report. We'll recap the scoring.
Ball 3.
Yeah, because I asked that question. I'm like, I don't know who's supposed to be reffing the game between Lamas and Ghost, but okay, I guess that's okay. Okay, it's like, okay, fine.
Now batting, shortstop, Ryan Fitzgerald.
Ahí.
Yeah, me and Nick are having a peaceful conversation, so I don't think that's going to be a big deal. I don't think G has an issue with that. I don't know if that would count or not, as that's over the first, and that's the inning. Nothing for the Comets. We go to the 9th. Comets down 7-2.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the first baseman, Ben Gobble.
Ball. Hey.
Red Axe, what's happening? I told, probably told Red Llamas and, yeah, because I didn't know who was supposed to be in the referee. That's why I asked that question in the ref department. Like, who was supposed to ref that game? Because that game just already happened. Don't even know if that will be either a null and void or a nice try. Yeah, let's say two players played the game for whatever reason. And that's why I was like, I went and asked Sean. Sean's like, I don't know. It's like, that's why I asked, somebody in the rep department.
Nope, that's down. That's ball 2.
I got pinged again in the... Yeah. And that ball is gone. Salt Lake's more than likely going to win this game. Another home run for Wade Meckler. It's 9-2 Salt Lake. Yeah. I don't know what to say. That's caught one away in the ninth. Yeah, I think we're going to have a talk with the commission team and say, well, they started their game without the time being confirmed. I don't know if... Yeah, it's like I'm trying to not get a strike here, and I'm telling you the truth, and I'm not trying to get in trouble with G or KT. Like, well, I'll tell you the truth. They played their game without the time being confirmed. I didn't want to mess with the stats. I'm like, yeah, about that.
Yep, that ball went out.
So that's the end of the ninth. A run on a hit, none left. Last chance for the Comets, down 9-2.
Leading off for the Comets, the catcher, Chucky Robinson.
What do you got?
Now batting, third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Hey, 2.
Yeah. Okay, looks like they are going to put the stats in. Well, thank you, Nick.
Now pitching for Salt Lake, number 60, Hunter Strickland.
We start as we're 2 away for Ryan Ward. So the Bees will more than likely take 2 of 3. Yeah, I'm probably going to ask. I'll probably ask G or KT or somebody, and I'll tell them what happened and all that. And it's like, well, no one sent the ping out, so I don't know how you want me to view that one. So, fly ball to right field. That will end the game. Comets fall 9-2 to the Salt Lake Bees, as the Bees have now taken 3 of the first 4 games of this set. They will play for a series win coming up on Saturday. We appreciate you all joining me for this very long stream on this Thursday evening. As we'll get ready to get set, we're going to wrap up this long stream game, if you know what I mean. So, there you go. So here are the final numbers as we're wrapping it up. We want to thank our producer and engineer, the YouTuber, by the way, for a very long day of games. Final numbers: Salt Lake 9 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 1, 2, 3, 4 runners left on base for the Bees. Comets 2 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. They left 11 runners on base. Winning pitcher went to Angel Perdomo, who went an inning and a third, run on 2 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. He's 1-1. The loss will go to Landon Knack, his first loss of the season. 6 runs, 7 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. He's 2-1. There was no save in the contest. Let's take a look at the scoreboard, and we will wrap it up, my friends. We will get to wrap things up. Good grief. We've had a long